Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm 1000. I'm an artist from Seattle, Washington. How dare you? From Seattle, Washington. And I just got an interesting email. There's a guy, his name's Jonathan, and he said, "Hey, 10hun, my name's Jonathan. I'm a recently graduated architecture student from Alabama. I have several hobbies outside of architecture, including music production, graphic design, and photography. I'm considering selling some of my prints of my work online and was wondering if I could get any pointers from you, if it's not too much trouble. I would love to know more about the process that you went through to get your online store up and running. I have attached some of my work for reference. I'm a huge fan and hope to someday be able to own one of your pieces. Thanks, Jonathan." Super cool. Yeah, I figure this is something that I know a little bit about. I curate a gallery and artists hit me up all the time sending me their work to try to be shown in the gallery, and a lot of times they just send me like their Instagram and I have to sift through like all these selfies and vacation photos just to see like one piece of their art. And I feel like having a strong online portfolio and also maybe a awesome web store can really help a lot of artists out. It's like this professional, clean looking place where your work can live. Yeah, strengthening your online presence is super important for an artist. We have so many tools at our disposal to be able to get our art in front of people's eyes and show off our highlight reels or our best work, and I think that it's a lot easier than some people might think. So I reached out to Squarespace and teamed up with them on this because I build all my websites on Squarespace. I've built my 1000art.com on Squarespace. I built my Statix website, which is the website for my shop, on Squarespace. And then for other clients, I've built like 3 or 4 other websites for other people on Squarespace. Super chill, super easy. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna kind of walk you through that process and just try to talk a little bit about how you can strengthen your online presence and look super cool. So let's jump into it. All right, so let's dive into this. We're gonna build us a website. Let's go ahead and head over to Squarespace. So if I click right here, this will show me the websites that I have: 1000, Statix. But I can go up here to create site, and this will give us a bunch of different super awesome Squarespace templates. The templates on Squarespace are actually really rad. They're really nice and pretty and clean. And I've always felt like when it comes to an artist website, this is my personal opinion, that your art should really be the center focus. And the more and more stuff you add to try to make it all crazy and fancy and everything, to me, it just takes away from the art. Like, we're lucky as artists because we don't have to do a bunch of crazy web design to like get people's attention. Like, the art should just get the people's attention. So, I've been using this one called Brine. So I'm going to go over to online stores, scroll down through some of these, and here's Brine. So I'm going to go to start with Brine. Welcome to your new Squarespace site. Woo! Start. And we've got sort of these demo site right now. So let's go ahead and go to pages. So let's go ahead and create a page here. I'm just going to make a blank page, and we're going to call this paintings. So we got a blank page here. Let's go to page content and choose edit. And then there's these little gray sideways raindrops. I don't know. That's what I call them. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go down to my gallery here. And I want like a grid gallery. That's the way I like to do it. So we got this grid gallery going here. I'm going to add some of my paintings to this. So we'll grab all these paintings and click open. So got a bunch of paintings. And now if I want to put them in a different order, maybe I want to do it in an order of like when I actually painted them. So the PC one is the newest. This one's a little newer. This one's a little newer. This one I did after the poker dogs. Rosanna, yeah. I'm not going to completely do this. Click apply and then click save. And now we can click this little arrow if we want to preview our page. So when I'm clicking on my paintings here, they're not like popping up or getting any bigger. So let's go back here, click edit our gallery. We can go to this design tab right here, and I want it to open up in a light box. We could have less images appear per row, Or we could have more images appear per row. I like it at 4. 4 seems about right. Yeah, so click apply there, click save there. Now let's check it out. When we click on these, cool, it pops up in a little light box so we can scroll through these babies. Very cool. So now this just says your site title. I don't like that. I want it to say something cool. So we'll change this. 1000. We can change the tagline. On some of the templates, the tagline doesn't show automatically. Let's see if it does here. Sweetness and radness abound. Add a little logo. Let's see if my logo will show up here. Cool. Got that stuff all taken care of. Oh, look, my logo popped up. Very cool. And then what do we got going on down here in the footer? We got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We can put our my YouTube in there. Let's get rid of this. Now I'm going to leave this powered by Squarespace thing here because this video is sponsored by Squarespace, but you can delete that if you want to, or you can leave it. Cool. So we got our first page going. Go to our pages here. Let's make this our home page now. We'll click the little gear icon, go to set as home page, click save. Now I'm going to delete all this example content. Cool. So we got one page. Oh, look, there's my sweetness and radness abound. Yes. All right. So paintings done. Let's make another page. Boom. Blank. We'll call this murals. Let's grab another grid gallery. Upload some images. Get those uploaded. Apply. Save. Maybe we want to label that this is our murals page. We can go to page content, hit edit. Hover over here. There's our little sideways raindrop. Click on that. Choose text. Write something here. Murals. Boom. Seems a little small and dinky, so maybe we'll go over here to normal and choose like heading. Let's go to heading 2. Center that bad boy and click save. Now people know it's murals. Boom. Shaka McLockerson. Awesome. Looking good. We got 2 pages. I'm going to go ahead and do this for illustrations as well. Cool. So I got my illustrations page. And let's go ahead and get an online shop going, because that's really where it's at. Making the big bucks, selling your stuff. Having a website with my online shop on it is huge for me. It's like a big part of how I'm able to support myself as an artist, how I'm able to get my art merchandise into you guys' hands. So let's go ahead and create an online shop. So let's go to this plus sign. And now we're going to go down to products, this little money symbol, because we trying to make that money, know what I'm saying? Click the products, call this shop. Boom. All right, let's add some products. Click right here. This is going to be a physical product. So you can also do digital. You can do a service. You can do gift cards, physical product. We're going to go ahead and upload an image here. I'm going to upload The Alchemist Returns. So I have this t-shirt in black and I have it in navy. So I'll grab that and I'm going to say available in small through 3XL. And we can tag this t-shirt 1000 Alchemist. We'll give it a category. All right, so we got this page kind of rocking and rolling. We'll go to pricing and variants. So we're going to make this $29.99 and we're going to need to make some options here. So we need size and we need color. Small, black. So we'll go medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, medium, 3XL. And we can just make up random quantities here. Awesome. So now we just need to do that. Change this to navy, small, medium, large, extra large. Awesome. In your options, you can put a thumbnail image. We'll just do like the black one for the thumbnail image. And you can create a custom URL for it. So alchemist-returns-t. So we can go save and publish. And we have our first t-shirt. So if we go back to our pages here, there's our first t-shirt. When I roll over it, it switches to blue. Super nifty. So something that I also like to do when I'm adding new products is if I go back to this product, instead of like doing all that stuff all over again, I just click this duplicate button if it's a similar product. So now it says copy of The Alchemist returns. So we can upload another shirt here. We'll get rid of that. And we could do Discover Paradise. I have this in black and pink, so we'll change this to Discover Paradise. Our category stays the same. Most of our tags stay the same. We'll just get rid of this one, and we'll put in Discover Paradise. Still available in sizes small through 3XL, and all this is the same, except instead of navy, we'll just do pink. Cool. And then I'm not going to add all my products. If you go to my regular website, 1000art.com, I have like hundreds of products, maybe over 100 products. I don't even know how many I have, but this is all stuff that I sell through my Squarespace website. I have so many products that I actually organize it by like unisex apparel, women's apparel. I make custom painted pants. I have kids apparel. I have my own underwear that I do, hats, socks, prints, original art. Merch is where like the kind of the catch-all for stuff that just isn't really clothing. It's like skateboards and pins and stickers and a bunch of stuff. If all of my merchandise was on one single page, like it's enough stuff to where it would actually like load kind of slowly, especially on like phones and stuff. What's really cool about all the Squarespace templates is that they look really good on mobile phone, they look really good on iPad, they look good on Android tablets, they look good on desktop computer, on laptops. Like all of their templates that they offer have been like super duper tested to look good on every single device, which is really good. You know, I'm not like a web designer, I'm not like a coder. I just want to put my art out there, and Squarespace really makes it easy for me to just be like a creative dude that like wants to sell my stuff online. And people really find this bio pretty helpful. That's something that I would recommend an artist at any stage to do. You would be surprised at how often you get asked for your bio when you're doing art gigs, when you're doing art shows. Like, people want your bio. And then a contact page, ever so important. A lot of times I'll stumble across a really dope artist on Instagram or something like that. I'll search for their website, and then I'll try to figure out how to contact them through their website so that I can say, hey, do you want to have a show at my shop? So I have a little contact form here that goes straight to my inbox. And holy shit, that's hilarious. I'm just realizing this is to subscribe to my mailing list. This isn't even my contact form. I got to put a contact form in here. We're going to go to form, name, email, subject, message. Cool. So yeah, there's just a ton of, we'll go back to this one. This is the website that we're building. There's just a ton of options in here. So if you go to your design tab here, but if you go to site styles, there's like so many options. Like Squarespace is really simple and pretty easy to use and pretty clean, but it's also got some depth to it. Like there's lots of different options that you can mess with. And say that you're like there's too many options over here and you don't know how to find them, you can also like hover over the part that you want to edit, and if you click on it, it'll pull up the options that have to do with that thing. I really love that feature. There's a lot of options and a lot of things that you can change and play around with, but like straight out the box with these templates, you don't have to do all that stuff. You can just kind of build your website and go. Like we've already got a shop going. I mean, there's only one product, but we've got a shop. We've got a portfolio of our illustrations, our murals, our paintings. Like as an artist, once we get our contact page up there and maybe a bio, like you're off and running, and you can keep tweaking and adding and all that stuff, but like that's basically it. We just built a website, and there's not really an excuse anymore for artists not to have a really nice professional looking online website. And it can definitely help you out. When you do Instagram, you're just kind of posting whatever you're working on at the moment, and it might be your best thing ever, and it might be a practice thing, and it might not be your best thing ever. But with your website, you get to kind of curate it and pick and choose and show the best thing that you want to show, put your best foot forward, show your personal highlight reel, and I just think it's important for artists to have a website. Well, that's it. It's as simple as that. Building a website is pretty easy. That's why I like using Squarespace. Actually, while I was editing this, I got another direct message on Instagram asking me how I built my website, what platform I used to build my website, how I set up my online shop. It's a question that I get pretty frequently, so hopefully this kind of video helps out a few of you. Every once in a while, I do a lot of murals and art and kind of crazy projects on this channel, but every once in a while, I like to just do these sort of like building your art business learning type of videos to help other artists achieve their creative dreams. But don't worry, there's a new mural video coming next week. So yeah, thank you Squarespace for sponsoring this video. They offer a 14-day free trial where you can build your whole website and see how it's gonna look and see if it's easy for you to do as it is for me. And then when you're ready to publish, you can get 10% off your first purchase by going to squarespace.com/1000. 10% off your first purchase, y'all. Woo, save a little money, make a little money with that online shop, you know what I'm saying? They have a bunch of cool tools. They have like SEO tools, they have marketing, they have like email campaigns on there. They let you sign up for a domain right through Squarespace, or if you already have a domain, you can connect your existing domain really easily. They got award-winning 24/7 customer support, so if you do run into some issues, you can just hit up Squarespace and be like, my website's broken, help me, and they're super helpful. So yeah, when you're ready to publish, go to squarespace.com/1000 and get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you so much for watching. This has been super fun. Building a website is not that hard. You can do it. I did it. You can do it. If you like this video, consider leaving a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already, and you can even ring the bell if you want to know exactly when the next video is coming out. Check out my website, 1000art.com. I got a bunch of hats and hoodies and prints and leggings and skateboards and stickers, and you guys saw all that in this video already, but you can also check out my website if you want to see some of the cool things that I've been able to do with the Squarespace platform and use my website for a bit of inspiration. And if you want to support me and help make these videos come out, you can check out my Patreon. I got a bunch of behind the scene content over there that you can't get anywhere else. My patrons always get to see all my YouTube videos early. I got behind the scenes stuff that shows a little bit more of the process, the stuff that I don't put on YouTube. I do podcasts, I do question and answer sessions. I got a private Patreon Discord server that I'm on like every day chatting with my patrons. Me and my patrons are homies. So if you want to support me and get a bunch of content that you can't get anywhere else, check out my Patreon. That would be much appreciated. Thank you so much to my patrons who make all these videos possible. And that's it. This was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helped a few of you. And yeah, build a website. Squarespace. Thanks. Peace. I'm out.